Negative things people say to Raven. Raven, you should kill yourself. There's no such thing as trans. It's only men and women. And I'll say, why should I kill myself when I could stick around and make your life fucking miserable? Watch me move forward.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting in? Body getting the fight. What's going on, people?
It is a day of another day that we call Wednesday. And it would have been said, what's gonna be? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe on this life of living. You know, yesterday I had to try to find out, you know, what was going on with me after I saw the video up yesterday. I basically started crying. I cried for like about an hour, and it was like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You know, I'm crying over this guy and stuff. And I don't even know him and stuff. I'm like, what is going on with me? And you know, the thing about it with me is that I get overwhelmed with so many different things, a lot of issues and stuff that, you know, come into my life and stuff I don't really share with you, which I have shared before, but I don't know if I talked about it, but I try not to talk about it too much, because like I said before, people found my channel and stuff like that, and basically they're starting to tune in, and what I used to want to share with you, I can't really share, because they're like, so they like, watch this stuff. Am I gonna make this? Am I gonna make it to the video and stuff like that? You know, the thing is that, you know, this is my thing, and I talked about this before and stuff. Whenever guys try to get with me, it knocks me off of balance. And if I start giving a guy attention, it knocks me off balance, which means that I'm gonna freak out after a while. I'm gonna change my hair. I'm gonna start going crazy. And at the end of the day, anything that happens that's bad, I'm gonna take it personal. And I cried so much yesterday around him, and I'm looking at him, I had to save him my screenshot. And then I was like, you don't even know him, like, why are you going through the motions? And the thing about it is that I actually felt as though I knew him, and, you know, it's just like, it's just something that was so bad, and I was just so, I don't know, I felt so bonded with him and stuff, and I don't know, it was just really weird and stuff. But anyway, I had to stop taking the hormones and stuff because I felt as though they had a part to do with it as well. So, you know, kind of like the hormones, like the leaf, I didn't take anymore. You know, I kind of let a little, well, as of yesterday, I didn't take anymore. You know, I had to let the old bitch come back inside of me and stuff, you know, basically come back to myself. You know, that pill is a powerful thing, you know, and the thing about it is that, you know, I don't know, it's just really weird and stuff. And you know, the thing about it is, like, I come back on, you know, always go to the comments first and start removing comments, because I know people are very negative and stuff, and that's the way we live in, and people love to hate and stuff like that, and, you know, with my statues and stuff, oh, do you just have a voodoo, you know, people always, it's so strange, but people always look for the bad in anything, and when they don't understand something, automatically they make it something bad. Oh, well, then you wear those earrings in your ear, isn't that played out? Those are played out and stuff like that. You know I wear the earrings that's long and stuff with a little Indian thing like this. So I have these and stuff in my ear and everything. They're like, well, those are played out, you shouldn't have those things, you know, and this is my thing. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Okay, I am not the kind of person who follows the trend. I am not a bird. I am an eagle. And an eagle is the kind of person that stands alone. That means I'm going to do everything that's different than anyone else. I don't want to look like anyone else. I don't want to try to be like anyone else. I don't wear the same hair as anyone else. My house is not like anyone else. My clothes is not like anyone else. My style is not like anyone else. I am my own brand as far as myself. It may not be your thing, you may not be into it, and that's fine, because simple fact of the matter is I, me, and you. And the thing about it is that I feel as though a lot of people would be much more better if you were your own brand, that you was an eagle, instead of trying to fly with the you're trying to fly with the blends. You're trying to fly with what everybody else is wearing. You're wearing the same hair everybody else got on. You're trying to do everything in reference to everyone else instead of standing in your truth and being a leader within your own right. I do not follow the trend. I will not follow the trend, because at the end of the day, while you spending all this money on these name brands, stuff like that, I have not yet once seen one of your little black faces walk down the runway. But at the end of the day, you're calling out titles and names and stuff for either some that don't even like you. So my thing is this, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, you know, if you want to wear designer stuff, you know, go for it. And you may say, well, baby, you just can't afford it. Yeah, you're right, I can't afford it. And the thing about it, if I could, and if it wasn't the style that I like, I'm not going to wear it. I don't care about names. You know, the best bargains is bargains that's on sale to me. And at the end of the day, I'm going to die. I'm not going to sit there with a $3,000 bag to say, well, I have a $1,000 bag or $3,000 pocketbook just to say I got one just for a name, and here it is. You know, I'm not a label whore. I'm not going to be a label whore. And I'm going to stand in my own truth as for what I like. Clearly, I'm definitely the beat of a different drum and stuff like that. And I always believe in leadership. The same thing I always told you within, you know, when I try to tell you, I'm like, listen, don't be like everybody else. Stand in your truth and be who you are. You do you. You do best when you can. No matter say that, you know. But the thing about it is that everybody's not on that page. And some people don't know how to put blends and fashions and everything together. And that's fine. You know, the thing about it is that if you can't do it, then don't hate all those who do. And my thing is that you just not, you could try to find, you know, you can always try, you know, but before a lot of times, even people will try, they're so ready to put someone else down. Oh, I don't like this and I don't like that, but you in the same breath, you know, don't want to put you down and stuff. And I just find it amazing we have a lot of hypocrites around here. You know, the thing about it is that we are a lot more alike than we are different. And the thing about it is that celebrate somebody who's standing their truth as far as being different. The world is made of different things. People want to see different. That's why people look and they keep staring, because they want different. Now, me, myself, I'm not saying you need to go out and buy Indian clothes. I'm not saying you need to go out Indian statues. I'm saying do you, and stop trying to look at somebody else's window, trying to judge them on everything that they're doing in their life. If it's not about you, remember, every person has a story that's different than your own. Which everybody said again. Every person has a story that's different than your own, which means that everybody who comes to you is only going to give their experience of what they've been through. It's not going to be your story, it's just their story. And if you're a real friend and stuff, you just hear their story out without judgment. You know, because after all, they only tell you what they've been through, and they're only telling you how they made things work, you know, within themselves and stuff like that. Me, myself, I'm not perfect. I come in front of this camera a lot of ways, stuff like that. People want to see me look without makeup, and I've done it all. I give you everything. I don't care. Some of you just have a certain type of thing. You want people to see you look a certain way. Some of you refuse to come in front of the camera unless you're beautiful. I don't care. You done seen everything. Some days you was like, you're giving me too much, baby. You just give me too. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I'm not trying to front or deceive. But reality is you already know what's going on before, you know, it is what it is. And I think if we focus more on what we like versus what other people's opinion is about us, I think we'd be a lot more happy. Because at the end of the day, when you walk with them, they'll try to pull you back. When you walk in front of them, they try to pull you further back. When you walk on the side of them, they're trying to push you out the way to make you go to the back. And then on top of that, they're trying to stand in front of you so you can stay behind them. And at the end of the day, everybody should have appreciation for someone else's brand and someone else's craft and stuff. But I know we're in the belly of the beast, and jealousy will pop up way before congratulations, you know, and that's the world we live in. It is what it is. So all my people out there who stand in your truth, who wear your own fashions, who do your hair differently than anyone else, who wear clothes differently than anyone else, shirts, outfits, you style things the way you want to style, I give you kudos, because you know what? You standing in your truth, and you are a true leader. Everybody can't be like you, boo-boo, and that's fine. That's why God made you different. And the reason why you made different because you was born here to stand out and not blend in. Just remember that, because at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to possess that gift, and they're going to back down as soon as somebody says something negative about them. Okay, I'll conform. Wherever you want me to wear, I'll wear. But the ones that's true leaders, we don't give a fuck what you like it or not. If you don't like it, then look the fuck away. Anyway, the being said, I just want to share this story with you and stuff. You know, I'm referring to a lot of different things as far as going through, as far as the hormones and stuff. And, you know, and I would love to start drinking wine, but I can't because for some reason wine and hormones strip my throat, so I can't really do it. But it is what it is. Anyway, the being said, I just want to share it with you. Do you feel like you're the kind of person who make your own brand and stand in your truth? Because a lot of people can't do it, but yet instead they're ready to judge you for being different. And I always believe that your fashion and your brand of the way you wear your clothes is a reflection of what you want to look like. Whether you want to look like a bum or whether you just want to look nice, this is just the way you feel. It's just being sad. I would love to hear your feedback on this. And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. That's the rain.
Are you a leader in your own right? Do you make your own rules? Do you create your own fashion? Or are you somebody who follows the trend like everyone else? One of the birds. I love to hear feedback on this. Love you.